Night 7 of the New Japan Cup marked the beginning and end of Round 3. With a stacked card, did it live up to the hype? Here's my review. The first match of the night was Tomohiro Ishii against Hiromu Takahashi, and this match was incredible. What a way to start off the night. The match started off like any other Ishii match starts, hard chops, seeing who the bigger man is, and Hiromu actually held his own, and as I talked about him in previous matches, having size for a junior, I know Ishii's small, but he kind of towered over Ishii. Anyway, Hiromu got to him quickly. He used his quickness and speed before breaking out the triangle choke, flashback to 2 years ago, Best of the Super Juniors, where he won, and he used the triangle choke throughout the entire tournament. And despite Ishii getting a little bit of control in the middle of the match, Hiromu controlled it for the most part, which says a lot because he's still a junior going up against one of the better heavyweights. And the weird thing is, this was a great match, and despite how much he controlled, it felt like he'd never lose, but the result was still kind of a surprise. This was a tough match to predict where, when I looked at the bracket, I could have easily seen Hiromu coming this far. It wasn't that hard for me to believe, but I also could have seen Ishii feasibly winning the whole tournament. So for Hiromu to win that convincingly was a bit of a surprise, but this was a banger of a match and an awesome way to start the night. As good as Hiromu is, it feels like he's only improving, and that is scary. I think he could possibly work his way up to the heavyweight division one day in the future if they wanted to go that route, but it's very clear to me that the juniors can absolutely steal the show and be in the main event. No doubt about it. The second tournament match of the night was Evil against Yoshihashi. Holy fucking shit. This was great. Sadly, it looks like Yoshihashi did get hurt the previous night, but given the situation, this was awesome. I absolutely loved Evil clobbering the fuck out of Yoshihashi's knee the second he turned around before the bell could even ring with a chair. That was awesome. We need more of this viciousness from Evil. This is the Evil we need to get. After that, Evil put him in submission, and the match was over. It lasted about 3 minutes, and I thought the match was extremely well done. Yoshihashi was particularly good with his selling here. His facials not so much, but the sounds he was making, the screams were really convincing. It really made you feel bad for him. Evil just looking like a monster. It was perfect. I hope he continues this, and I think this is exactly what his character was missing. You can't be Evil, the king of darkness, and be a lovable babyface. It just doesn't work. This is great. The third tournament match of the night was Okada against Taichi Ishimori. This was another dream match, just like in the first match, a junior heavyweight going up against a heavyweight, a matchup that you typically wouldn't expect to see, and I really enjoyed this. I really liked that there wasn't a lot of interference here. We see that a lot from Bullet Club, but it wasn't too much. There was just straight up wrestling for most of the time. There was a great spot towards the end of the match where Okada had him up for a tombstone, but Ishimori countered it into a belly-to-belly knee facebuster. I guess what you call that move. It's the setup to the Bloody Cross. I thought that was a really nice transition. Then, right after, Okada getting him into the Cobra Clutch, not really having full control. The arm drag that he did was really clean to get him into a better position for the Cobra Clutch. That knocked the ref down. I thought that was a really nice way to get the ref out of the picture for a short amount of time instead of just hitting him or getting a distraction from someone outside the ring. I thought that was a really nice way to do it and very unique. And then, of course, the finish happened when Okada put him in the Cobra Clutch again, got him to tap, and that was it. Of course, Okada is continuing to use that move. I think it's a great idea. But as far as this match, I thought it was great, but I just would have liked to see them get a little more time so they could have taken it to the next level. It was really good. I just thought it could have been better, and I do think it should have been the main event. But getting back to Ishimori, I've been very pleased with his matches throughout this tournament. Last year in Best of the Super Junior, it kind of felt like he was coasting a little bit. In this tournament, I think he balled out. He really did his thing and had 3 very good matches. And I'm really excited to see what's next for him. I hope that he's the next challenger for Hiromu Takahashi's Junior Heavyweight Championship. Well done, Ishimori. Then we got the final match of the night, the main event, Sanada against Taichi. Throughout this tournament, I've had two big complaints, and that's that Taichi and Suzuki-Gun matches have been too interference heavy, and that Taichi and Zack Sabre Jr.'s matches against Kota Ibushi and Tanahashi have just been all about their tag team feud and not really about the singles match in front of them. This match did none of that, and I was very pleased to see that. The beginning actually started out really slow, and at times it was honestly a little bit boring, but once it picked up, I really started to enjoy it. I love that mid-match Taichi stole the Dragon Sleeper's skull end submission from Sanada, and he honestly did it better. I thought that submission might have even won it for Taichi. Then getting towards the end, Taichi hit him with another Saito suplex, this time for a beautiful bridge that again I thought was going to beat Sanada. We did get a tiny bit of interference from Yoshinobu Kanemaru, but it was welcomed because it was limited and I thought it was effective. Sanada, of course, pushed Taichi into him against the ropes, rolled him back over into the bridge. Again, Zack Sabre Jr. He did it again, pinned him, and that was an awesome finish. Sanada advances, and of course that's no surprise, but it is a little bit of surprise that he did all of the selling again. He's done all the selling in every match he's had in this tournament so far, and it's making me wonder, is he doing all of the selling mid-match because he's not going to lose any of these matches? It really feels like it's his tournament to lose at this point. I know he was the favorite for a lot of people coming into the tournament before it even began. And at this point, based on the way he's been booked and the current storyline and situations, I don't think there's any way he's going to lose. But this was a strong main event. And as far as the whole night itself, this was another consecutive night of 4 amazing matches. I thought this was by far the best night of action so far. It was definitely my favorite. Match of the night for me was the opener, Hiromu Takahashi against Tomohiro Ishii, and I am so excited for Hiromu against Okada. That is a serious dream match. And then Evil against Sanada. Again, I don't think Sanada is going to lose, but I think Evil needs the win more. So it'll be interesting to see how that match plays out, and I'm so happy that we don't have to wait any time in between for this match, as we're getting it the following night. That's awesome, and we're spoiled as fuck. Anyway, that's enough of what I think. Let me know in the comment section how you feel about this night and which match you thought was the best. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter at @A_Barragato. If you enjoyed this video, definitely give me a thumbs up. But for now, I'm Anthony, and thank you for watching.